And a good evening as we welcome you inside the Irwin Center for today's D3 Bradley hockey matchup as the Bradley Braves play host to the Wheaton Thunder. Alongside Mitchell Kaminski, I'm Cameron Irwin. And Mitch, we just witnessed the D2 team taking down Iowa taking down the D2 team. The Hawkeyes winning that one 8-1. And now we have another good one in our hands in the D3 game. Last night, Bradley off to a hot start, scored four goals in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully a little bit closer than last night's, but Bradley, they scored 4 goals in the first 8 minutes of the game. So obviously, if you're Wheaton, that's not a recipe for success. So they're going to have to start limiting the goals at the start of the game and just in general throughout the night. So let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight. As we were talking about, for Wheaton, it's going to be a much better start than last night. He gave up 4 goals in the first 8 minutes. Can't have that happen and expect to win a hockey game. Also limit the chances in front of the net. A lot of rebounds and loose pucks, setting up good opportunities for Bradley. So keep that out of the front of the net, get it to the side, and second is score the first goal. And talking to a couple Wheaton players before this game, they really said, we felt the second and third periods we could skate with these guys. It's just we got to get off to a better start. And so they feel like if they can get off to a good start, they like their chances here in this one. For the Braves, on the other hand, hot start again. It's nothing more demoralizing after coming off a 4-goal loss the night before, and then they score on you really quick. That's kind of lets the wind out of your sails, so to speak. So Bradley wants to get off to a hot start here. Also, stronger penalty kill. Power plays are going to be a huge factor in this game. So if you're Bradley, you want to kill those. Don't give Wheaton any easy opportunities. And finally, depth production. They did a nice job, Bradley did, of getting a lot of different guys involved. Cameron Cotton had a hat trick for Bradley, and Matt Elman also scored in his return. He's one of their better scorers. But some production up and down the lineup to continue. That would be another nice key for the Braves to win this one.
Well, what we know for sure as of now, Jacob Swan will be in goal for the Wheaton Thunder, the only goalie listed on their roster. As for Bradley, it can go one of 3 ways. We mentioned Tyler Zadron was in goal last night for the Bradley Braves. David Crawford, Laurie Cox also available to play today. Looks like all 3 of them are taking warm-ups in goal, so it can go either way for the Bradley Braves.
I think it's going to go Crawford tonight. He was taking the initial warm-ups, but we'll see either way. Sidron he kept the Braves in it last night. Obviously, 4 goals is nothing to write home about giving up, but he kept them in it and he got the win, and that's all you can ask for. Crawford, on the other hand, he's been the team's #1 goalie. He's played in 13 of the team's 16 games. He's got a 6-6 record and 869 save percentage, which isn't too bad. So I'm expecting Crawford to start again tonight, but we will wait and see at puck drop.
And we know the Bradley Braves a hot team as this game. About 2:30 left on the warm-up clock. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be back shortly for puck drop here at the Irwin Center. With the starters being announced, we now know who will be on the ice. Of course, for Wheaton, we guessed it, Jacob Swan. He will be in goal. Andy Holmberg, Nathan Davis on the defensive line. For Wheaton, and then Danny Gronseth, Peter Engelking, and John Mark Mills making up the forward line for the Wheaton Thunder.
Well, one thing that stands out is Swan. I mean, he's played in pretty much all of their games, so he's probably used to it by now, but playing back-to-back games as a goalie, it's not easy, especially the pounding you take throughout the game, so you're sore the next day, and then you got to come back the next day. So it'll be interesting to see how he is in net, but he's the only goalie listed on the roster, so I'm sure he's used to it at this point. But let's see if we can get off to that fast start, like we said, because it's going to be interesting on the road if they can try and dictate the terms of the contest.
And as for Bradley, we struggled to determine who was going to be in goal. It's David Crawford, number 29 today, for the Braves to lead things off. Jack Flood out there, as well as Jared Honda, Caleb Borger, Johnny Whitelaw, and Matt Cipra for the Braves. As immediately puck rolled around near the net, picked off by Cipra. Hands back to Whitelaw. Whitelaw attempted a shot, but that one is blocked. And that puck cleared away into Bradley's defensive zone. As they will reset, Wheaton very quick defensively to return. And as a result, they forced a turnover against the boards. Flood with it. Makes a nice move around a defender. He's along the near side boards. Another move, and that one goes long. And Wheaton able to pick it up. Gronseth leaves it ahead to Engelking. Up against the boards with Borger. It's now John Mark Mills. Mills to Cantizel. He's already subbed in once. Mills along the back. Left for Schultz. Levi Schultz with it, number 91. Unable to find the puck, and Bradley once again trying to remove it from their defensive zone, and they do so as Cipra flips it ahead. And a line change for Bradley. And Wheaton trying to force something ahead, and they're unable to. It's Lamoureux with it, leaving for Goldstein. Goldstein with it, far side. He's going to make a move. A couple moves, and he doesn't get a shot off, flips it around the board. It's up, and it's in. And a quick goal for the Bradley Braves, similar to yesterday. That one looks to be Cameron Cotton. The hat trick yesterday and the goal early in this one.
Yeah, well, this is all Goldstein setting this up here on the wraparound. He completely had the goalie deked out. The net was wide open, and all Cotton had to do was hit the wide open cage right there. But Goldstein's the leader in points on this team. He's known for putting the puck in the net, and nice move to set up his teammate right there.
18:05, the time of score. And the Bradley Braves already up 1 now on with the Wheaton Thunder.
Not the start the Thunder were hoping for right there. And you can already tell they definitely look a little bit lethargic coming out here today.
And you talked about a fast start multiple times. I mean, that's going to be huge for Wheaton, and already a 1-0 deficit is not the way they want to start the game as a battle up against the boards. It's Lamoureux who comes away with it, leaving for Goldstein. And Lamoureux has it once again picked off by Wheaton. That's Engelking. Engelking still has it now, middle center ice. And that one runs far. It'll be Holmberg now in the neutral zone, and he will play that one ahead.
Well, for Cotton with the goal, he had a hat trick last night, so he's picking up right where he left off here today. Already got one on the board.
Quickly, Bradley trying to get it into the offensive zone. They don't. Puck forced out. And they will try and force things ahead. No icing called there. So once again, the puck in the offensive zone. And Wheaton has themselves, it looks like a 1v3 for Mellon. He's going to take it anyway. Shot saved by Crawford.
Well, I like that by Mellon right there. That's a smart play. Never a bad play to put the puck to the net. You got 3 defenders on you. There's no point in trying to deke out all of them. So just throw it on net, see what happens. And now you got a whistle in your zone so you can hopefully set up something. So good call there from Mellon.
And quickly, Wheaton will try again on a shot. That one is deflected as the puck looks to roll towards Crawford. Instead, it's sent away. Mellon has it once again. Sent into the offensive zone. Haas giving chase to it. He's pushed up against the boards. Euland now giving chase, and Ellman has it for Bradley. Ellman scored a goal yesterday in his return, as he takes a shot there wide. Puck dancing around along the far side of the boards. Wheaton has it. Whitelaw leaves it ahead for Ridenow. Now one turned over, as it'll be Gronseth with it. He takes a shot on Crawford, no good, but cleaned up. And a goal for Wheaton. That looks to be Nathan Davis, number 10, on the score there.
Let's take a look at the replay. I believe it was Chris Haas who got this one. I might be wrong, but
90 from 8.
Good job. Nice job right there getting to the front of the net. We talked about this for Bradley. You got to get rid of the traffic in front. Rebound opportunity, and they had the stick on the ground. A nice job putting it in. We'll see who got credited for that one.
We heard the officials say John Mark Mills on the goal. Assist by Danny Gronseth. So Wheaton is, Mitch, is this a fast start for them? They've tied things up, a goal already within the first 5 minutes.
Well, it's definitely a confidence builder for them because you're down by one, they didn't panic, and then you get one right back still within the first 5 minutes of the game. So I definitely think, yeah, that it helps. It builds some confidence. You don't want to fall down by 2-0. And for John Mark Mills, nice job by him getting to the front of the net. Good things happen when you get to the front of the net, stick on the ground, and the puck happened to find him in the right spot. So nice goal for him.
Shot on goal there by Cipra. Deflected nicely. It'll be Davis with it. He leaves it ahead to Engelking. And Engelking deflected there by Cipra once again, and that one will head back. Crawford will stop that one, and Bradley will reset. Jack Flood has it. And that one picked off. Oh, Wheaton didn't know where the puck was. He had an open net. That looks to be Cale Shepard. He had himself an open net had he been able to locate the puck. It was right in front of him. He was turned around.
Yeah, you got to constantly keep your head on the swivel there. And like he said, couldn't find it, and that might have cost him a good scoring chance.
And it's tough to locate the puck when it's up in the air like that, especially after Shepard had been turned around for so long. That went into the rafters.
Goldstein got the goal right there.
Oh, it was a goal. I missed that play. I thought the puck was shot up into the rafters. We take a look at this one.
Well, right off the face-off, Goldstein, nice job in a good position. He's one of the best scorers on this team, and he put it in the net, back of the twine. Nice shot on him. I think it got deflected by a defenseman in front, and that's why the goalie couldn't see it, but which might have gotten confused. But nonetheless, Goldstein on the stat sheet for the second time tonight.
It wasn't just the goalie. I unable to locate the puck as well, and Bradley was able to take a 2-1 lead on my miscue.
Well, it was a quick play off the face-off, so that tends to happen sometimes.
Cotton has himself a 2-on-3 as he's got somebody in front of the net, unable to convert. That's Hank Burkett.
A little bit too much heat on that pass.
Now one sent towards the goal. No one there for Bradley. Wheaton will have another chance. Cotton has it now on the interception. Sent towards the middle but deflected. Whitelaw will pull it back, set things up. As that puck sent ahead behind the net. Burkett giving chase. He can't get to it, sent back in by Bever. Goldstein going towards the bench. Looks like he wanted a substitution, and he gets it. But he was forced into some duty. Crawford behind the net. He'll leave it, and Lamoureux will pick it up. A big hit on the opposite side. A shot attempt there by Davis. No good, rebounded, and Bradley has it as Owen will send it opposite side. Prasmo along the boards. A nice pass off the boards, and once again Bradley in business. Ellman giving chase. Threatening Davis along the backside. He doesn't get to it, and Davis still has it. The puck into center ice. No one can really put a stick on it, and Crawford eventually able to cover it up. As Wheaton once again, a loose puck in front of the net. A couple chances for the Wheaton Thunder, but unable to come away with anything there.
Well, for Crawford, that's what you want to do. You got to smother it when it's in front of the net. Can't be giving them those second chances in that dangerous area in the crease. The Braves will win the faceoff.
Wheaton threatening once again. That one poked away. And as you mentioned, the Braves are threatening. Ridnow has it. And he'll try and send it in, deflected nicely by Swan. That one over Swan's head on the shot attempt. Bradley will once again slow things up. Tyler Jensen with it now to Ridnow once again. Ridnow will leave for Cotton. He will send it along the back of the boards. And Wheaton now a breakaway attempt here for Haas. Slowed up there by Bradley defensively.
Haas just trying to do too much with it there.
Once again, Jensen with it. And he flips it towards the middle. Nothing going there. And Bradley will reset once again. It'll be Lamoureux to Ridnow. Now Cantizel. Bradley once again. An errant misplay of the puck. And that one goes wide on the shot from King. A couple Bradley players trying to get the puck along the board. 3 Bradley players, nobody from Wheaton there. Bradley once again able to come away with it. And a nice save in the zone for Nathan Davis. But the errant pass for Bradley. And the Braves have a run. It'll be Tyler Jensen looking to beat Davis. He flips it towards the goal. No good, though. Honda will send it back out to Bevert. Bevert will take a shot, deflected off of Nathan Davis. Excuse me. That was John Mark Mills that was deflected off of as he has the puck. Big hit along the boards. And away goes Jack Flood with the puck. He's got fresh legs coming on behind him. He's unable to do anything with the puck. And here comes Wheaton now on an attack of their own. Defensively broke up, flipped. No good on the shot.
Big save right there by Crawford.
Crawford staying strong in goal. And Bradley has a 3-on-1. Multiple options. Flood spins around. He's able to find Sipper on the far side, but Sipper can't handle the pass. Flood a little out of sorts as Wheaton once again, they have themselves a run. And that one's sent into the rafters. I knew where that one went.
Well, if we're going back to that 3-on-1 right there, I think Flood didn't realize how much time he had because there was no Thunder anywhere in the vicinity of him coming back. It was just those 3. And Flood kind of rushed it a little bit, tried to do a little bit too much, and I think he lost control of it. And by the time he regained it, put a little bit too much sauce on the pass, and Sipra couldn't handle it. But missed opportunity right there for the Braves. On the other side, Crawford, nice save fighting one off, and that keeps the score as it is right now.
You're most certainly right. David Crawford gave up that early goal. But since then, he's stayed strong. Bradley leading the shot tally right now 8-6, so a fairly evenly matched game as we've seen a lot of this. A lot of breakaways. As once again, another one for Bradley flipped long. That was Burkett, but they're going to keep it.
But a track meet here. Both teams going up and down the ice. Swan, on the other hand, he responds with a nice save. And Burkett with an A-plus chance right there.
And that one cleared away. Lamoureux giving chase. And icing will be called. But you're right. Swan has held strong since the 2 early goals he's given up. Definitely a slower start for the Braves since yesterday.
And that's important because Wheaton has allowed, it's like a baffling number, 10.5 goals against per game, which you're not going to win many games by allowing that much. So you definitely want to keep the, if you're Wheaton, you got to keep it down as low as possible because you can't be getting in these shootouts when you're giving up all these goals. So for Swan, nice job, get a little bit of a confidence builder for him there with a nice save, and it keeps the score where it is.
That was close there. Mike Prasma almost flipped that one in. off a cross from the outside. I believe that was Elman out there, but nonetheless.
Chris Haas lined up in the wrong spot.
Now, you laugh at that, of course, but, I mean, you know him. You and
I
Haas
do.
went to high school together.
Yeah, we were on the tennis team together, actually. He just joined recently. That's why he played his first 2 games this year, last weekend series. Haas is one of those guys. He's a freak athlete. He did gymnastics. He did tennis. And he was a rink rat all the time outdoors, so picking up pond hockey. So very good athlete, and we'll see if it translates over to hockey here.
Bradley will have to reset. A shot by Elman earlier in the possession went long. Prasma giving chase. The puck sent up against the boards, and here comes Wheaton. Turned over. But the Thunder able to regain some sort of possession as Chris Haas fighting for it.
There's the one thing I give Haas a lot of credit for. Even when he'd skate outdoor rinks, he is a pretty good skater. He's very quick. I think the technical stuff will come for him hockey-wise because he's just started really playing seriously. But he is a very good skater, so that's a good foundation to have.
Big hit along the boards, a delayed penalty.
We got a penalty here.
Looks like that's going to probably go against Jacob Bevert.
Yeah, and if you're Bevert right there, he took the initial shot, and the refs usually don't see that one. He got up and went back to retaliate right in front of the official. That's a stupid penalty to take if you're Bevert, and you can't be letting giving the Thunder these extra chances here.
It'll be 2 minutes for roughing for Bevert, and you know what the old saying is, second person always gets caught.
And he'll spend 2 minutes in the sin bin for it, so let's see if Wheaton can capitalize here and tie this game up at 2.
And immediately off the face-off, it looks like Wheaton won it, but Bradley, or deflected towards a Brave. Nonetheless, Wheaton will regroup. Looks like that's Tyler Jensen down there giving chase. And Honda able to pick it up. And Wheaton finally able to regroup for themselves. The pass along to Gronseth. He takes a shot. That one's wide. Nothing doing there for Crawford in goal. But once again, Wheaton still with possession, a man up. It's Gronseth again. Now back out, shot taken, saved glove side by David Crawford.
If you're Wheaton, you got to get more bodies in front of the net. If you're Crawford from that far out, that's one of the easiest saves you can make because you have plenty of time to react and no one's screening you. So if I'm Wheaton on this power play, you got to set it up and get somebody in front of Crawford to try to impair the vision.
And that's what we saw in the D2 game. Iowa was very good at crowding the goal, made it easy for loose pucks to be flipped in, and gave Josh Sule a little bit of a hard time because he didn't have that line of sight, that clear line of sight. Wheaton maybe trying to do some of that here, is mishandled on the pass, but flipped in anyway.
That really is the key for instant offense. And you saw it with Wheaton's first goal. You get bodies in front of the net, good things are going to happen.
Once again, the shot taken. There's the deflection you looked for, but it still went a little long. And Bradley here has a breakaway broken up.
Nice stick by Flood right there.
It'll be Cotton with it as he shoots towards the goal, saved by Swan. I don't think he knew where that one was. His teammates able to help him out, though, nonetheless. Still fighting for it. Flood's still in. Still doing his best to kill this penalty. And that one flipped into the net. Jack Flood, for about 30 seconds there, was doing the absolute most.
He did an excellent job on this penalty kill. First he goes with the counterattack, trying to get the shorthanded goal. Once he turned the puck over, Wheaton's got a good chance for an odd man rush the other way. Flood heads up, nice stick to keep it in the zone, and then keep it down in that corner and stall and kill more time. Great hustle by him, good stick work, and a nice job killing the power play. Kudos to Flood on that one.
So with 8 seconds left in the power play, Bradley about to go a man up. Wheaton able to, trying to give it one last hurrah. With Bradley now back to full strength. The puck's still bouncing around in the neutral zone. Along the far side of the board, somebody trying to come up with the puck, and eventually it is sent back to Jensen. Playing with it a little bit. Excuse me, that's Borger. Playing with it. Now here comes Jensen. He takes a shot. It was long. Borger sends it back in. Left for Prasma in the middle. He can't do anything with it. Flipped away. And here come the Thunder. It's Holmberg. Sort of had it poked away. And Wheaton will try this one again. That one's sent into the zone. Cipra giving chase, as is Borger. And Wheaton will make some substitutions. Borger, though, not wasting any time as he sends that one up and around. Jensen trying to corral it along the far side of the boards. Saved by Wheaton. That was once again Nathan Davis. We said his name a lot already. Defensively and offensively, he's everywhere for them. It'll be Honda who flips it ahead. And Jared Honda has a 2-on-1 with Prasma, and he just tries to flip that one in. Saved. An easy save there by Jacob Swan with the glove hand.
Well, he had Prasma there with him. I would have liked to see him try and get it across, especially when he's on his backhand. Not a really ideal shooting opportunity with the defenseman pestering him. So I would have liked to see him get it across and to Prasma there. I think he would have had a much better scoring opportunity.
Well, both Honda and Prasma will take a seat as Bradley sends out a couple new forwards. Battle up against the boards. That is Goldstein who's in there. We've said his name for a little bit, as is Peyton Mellon for Wheaton, fighting along the far side. Eventually came away, saved by Swan. The puck now along the far side of the boards as Wheaton will try and set something up.
Well, Swan's got to work on his rebound control right there. These pucks are just springboarding off, and he's got to do a better job of absorbing it to the body and not giving Bradley second chance opportunities, because Bradley's got some scorers on this team, and you don't want to give him too many chances. You're playing with fire there.
And once again, here comes John Mark Mills. He started this game for Wheaton. He leaves it for Davis. The shot deflected by Crawford. Mills has it once again. Now it's Engelking. Wheaton has their first line out there on the ice right now. Trying to get another goal before the end of this first period. I failed to mention the time. 3:12 left. 3:10 now with stoppage. In play, it looks like an icing call. 3:10 left in the first period. Bradley up 2-1 on the Wheaton Thunder. Leading shots 13-8. This has been a very evenly matched game despite what the shots may say.
Yeah, and I mentioned it in the pregame. Wheaton felt like, despite the score last night, it was really that first period. They felt like they could hang with these guys, Bradley. They didn't care what the record says. They feel like they were just as good of a team, and I think they're showing it here tonight because they've been skating with them the whole way through. Up to this point of the game.
Wheaton coming off a weekend sweep at SIUE. Able to take their first two games of the season. They're 2-7 this year. But they have a chance to score now.
Well, Wheaton's not really known as a hockey school yet. They're trying to change that culture around there. But very good Division III football team, usually nationally ranked every year. Coach Swider does a good job over there.
Dancing around. They'll leave it for Holmberg. As he fires one in, another shot taken by Gronseth. Once again, dancing around with the puck. Engelking with it now. It takes a shot once again, saved by David Crawford.
I really like that shift from Engelking. First, he started getting a good screen on Crawford there. There was a shot that Crawford had to fight off because he was battling, looking at Engelking's butt the whole way through. Then Engelking comes back, picks up the loose puck, and fires a good shot on net. So very nice shift.
But that's something that you mentioned. Another shot taken there. That one, Crawford tried to catch it with the glove hand. Deflected off the glove, but it's something you mentioned was being able to get bodies in front of the goal as deflectors to sort of hurt Crawford's line of sight. Wheaton, they've picked up on that here.
Well, that's not just Crawford. That's any goalie anywhere. You ask them. You never want guys in traffic in front of the net.
Is that one? Bradley's trying to play this one off the wall, and they do. Ellman will give chase. He can't come up with it. Is up against the boards. It'll be Schultz.
Ellman, another guy from Wheaton, so I'm sure he had this game circled on his calendar for multiple reasons. One, he got back from his suspension last night against Wheaton, and two, he's playing a lot of his former high school classmates.
A breakaway here for the Braves. The shot taken and saved by Swan. That looked to be Osco. Elman, he's got it. Once again, dancing around with the puck a bit. He sends it behind the net. They'll be ridden now along the far boards. Broken up. It'll be Lyon. And now Lamoureux will take a shot, and that one's sent high into the net. Looks like he contacted Cale Shepard. Their sticks sort of collided, sending the shot high and over the net.
Well, remember that save from Swan right there. 2-0, prime scoring opportunity. If you ask a lot of goalies, 2-0 is probably a lot harder than a penalty shot. So big save by Swan, giving his team a chance here to this one. Because, going into the locker room, that's really deflating, having with about a minute left, giving up another goal, going down 2.
And I mean, I agree. A 2-1 deficit looks a lot easier than a 3-1 deficit. Give credit to Jacob Swan. He's given up those 2 early goals, but he's been able to hold strong now with just under 50 seconds left to play in this first period, and the Bradley Braves leading by 1. Wheaton swarming the puck there, and they come away with it. It'll be Gronseth. He fires. That one's over the net.
Nice little move to work his way in front, and an even better job by the Bradley defenseman. Get a leg on it.
Holmberg, excuse me. Giving chase to the puck once again. He'll send it back into the zone. But Wheaton has to get on sides first. Knocked down by Mills. And Gronseth will have another chance as he fires toward Crawford once again. Saved along that, or saved with the right pad. 10 seconds now left in the period. And well, Wheaton will look to get another shot attempt. That one, Davis, far wide to the left. No good. And the first period will come to an end, Mitch. Bradley leading 2-1. 2 early goals, but Jacob Swan was able to settle down in the end of that first period, near the end of that first period.
Yeah, for a guy who hasn't had much success this year, he looked pretty sharp early. The big thing is going to be rebounds moving forward. I think he's given up a little bit too many of those. But overall, looking pretty stout in net, and that's why the score is where it's at right now.
Well, we'll take a break after this first period. The Bradley Braves are leading the Wheaton Thunder 2-1, and we'll be back to start the second period here in just a bit. We're back here about to have puck drop for the second period as the Bradley Braves leading the Wheaton Thunder 2-1. As already Bradley taking the ice. Looks like they're about to start their first line once again. I'm guessing Wheaton will do the same. Mitch, now into the second period, what do you think Wheaton needs to do to get back into this game? I mean, only down 1 goal.
Well, I hate to sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, but really you got to get off to a quick start here in this period and try and even the things up. If you go down 3-1, don't look too good. The next goal is going to be critical here. You don't want to be going down by 2 against this Bradley team. So quick start trying to build some momentum coming out of the period, which it looked like momentum was more in Bradley's favor near the back half of that first period. They had the majority of the chances. So if you're Wheaton, come out and kind of hit him in the mouth a little bit. Let him know you're here.
Already Bradley winning the first face-off as Sipra tries to shoot that one forward, and he does. Jack Flood giving chase. Wheaton now trying to gain control of it, and they unable to. That'll be Borger who's got control of the puck. He'll send it far side to Flood. Flood will flip it ahead. Honda can't get it, but Flood able to come up with it. We saw a lot in the first period, a lot of breakaways from either team, a lot of 2-on-1s, a lot of situations where both Wheaton and Bradley had multiple people to pass to as that shot deflected out in front by Borger. But once again, only 3 goals scored in total.
That's a sloppy pass there by Wheaton. They had their offense set up how they wanted to, and errant pass over the middle, which really could have been avoided because he wasn't getting pressured by anyone.
Beverett has it now, controlling in the middle. That one is deflected away. Jack Flood, though, a nice save by Schultz along the boards, able to get a skate on it. And Wheaton's got a chance. As Cale Shepard, unable to deke through a couple guys, and here comes Honda and the Braves as he flips the Sipra a little bit too far out. Sipra will send it back in, and Honda had just turned away. The shot a little bit far on that one from Goldstein. Beverett now with it once again. Cross ice to Goldstein. Goldstein circling around towards the back of the net, looking for somebody, and he leaves it off for Honda. Excuse me, not Honda. Rather left it off for Burkett. And Elman had position there in the front of the net, but they were unable to find him. And Wheaton now trying to get something going. That's Nathan Davis. We mentioned him a lot. He was active both offensively and defensively for Wheaton in that first period.
Yeah, I've mentioned his name a lot.
Probably a guy that we'll have to look out for here in the second period as well is Nathan Davis. Errant puck in the middle of the ice, controlled by Bradley, as here comes the Braves and Burkett. Burkett stops. Flips it back. It's Goldstein with it along the back boards. Nice defensive play there from Peyton Mellon. That one in the neutral zone. Bradley will have to reset, and Borger will send that one ahead as Nathan Davis able to corral it, but on a substitution, it looked like that one hit Tyler Jensen as he was entering the ice. Nonetheless, shot deflected by Borger. Shot taken by Engelking.
Big block right there. Engelking with a really nice chance in the slot. Crawford was fortunate the puck didn't get to him.
Crawford able to send that one away as Chris Haas this time will flip it in. Prasma, a nice pass along the boards. This one to Tyler Jensen. Jensen has it along the left side. He flips it up. Saved by Swan, and Swan will cover it. Another save for Jacob Swan.
Well, Swan settled in pretty nicely here. We mentioned in the back half of the first, and nice job right there, not giving him a second chance opportunity. Obviously, it wasn't the hardest of shots, but you got to start somewhere in rebound control, so it's a good first step.
A save is a save. I mean, if Swan doesn't save that, he deflects that one away as well. I mean, you're looking at a 3-1 game rather than a 2-1 game, something that we've mentioned multiple times is critical. Once again in the neutral zone. Bradley will have to reset. Unable to do so as that puck flipped ahead by Davis. Lamoureux giving chase. Flips it off the boards. And it's able to get past the defender or two, and here comes Elman. Elman pass ahead. That one deflected almost in off the side of the goal. The back net by Tyler Jensen. A nice pass by Elman. A good find. Saved this time. It's Lamoureux on the left side. That one deflected and sent away by Matt Euland, number 57 for Wheaton. Back out top to Lamoureux. He takes a one-timer wide of the net. The puck lazily out in the middle of the ice. Someone needs to pick it up, and eventually they do. Prasma lays a big hit for Bradley, and consequently, he will have a seat as the Braves have an entirely new line change. As here comes Wheaton once again. Gronseth giving chase. Euland on the other side. He can't come up with it. Another big hit out in front of the Wheaton bench. Bradley has the puck, and they're running with it. Flood can't do anything. A nice defensive possession there for Wheaton.
He had Cipro with him, and he decided to skate himself into traffic right there. That's kind of, I don't know if he just didn't see him or what.
3-on-3 there. The puck out in front of the net, deflected by Wheaton, and they're going to try and set something up, and that one heads into the Bradley bench.
Well, we're going to go back to that 2-on-1 opportunity that Matt Elman had, and that whole play started because Andy Holmberg couldn't control it at the blue line. That's a costly turnover if you're a defenseman back there, and it led to a very good opportunity for the Braves that was set up, and unfortunately hit the side of the net for them. But if you're Wheaton, you got to watch those costly turnovers there.
Nonetheless, Wheaton trying to set something up. Honda flips it ahead. That one's stopped by Flood. He can't come up with it. It'll be Engelking. Now to Gronseth. And Bradley will once again take possession as Cipro running with it. Off the boards as he absorbs a hit from Peyton Mellon. Borger, defender, fighting along the boards as well. He's got some size there, and it'll be John Mark Mills coming away with the puck for Wheaton. And it seems like the problem for Wheaton is they can't find the open spacing offensively. That one dangerously in front of the net.
No, and their passing hasn't been very crisp either. It's either hitting the tape too hard or missing them, overleading them. They got to kind of hone in on that because that'll kill you on offense if you can't get your passing done.
Well, they'll have a face-off here after an icing call in their offensive zone. Maybe a chance to set something up. Do you like the idea of a quick shot, or do you think Wheaton should sort of slow things down offensively?
Well, the way they've been playing so far, and the passing, like we've said, hasn't been great. I would be fine with a quick shot here if you can get one. And we do.
Quick shot, but long. Another shot taken. It looks like we're going to have a penalty here on Bradley.
It's going to be a cross-check. We'll see who the culprit is.
It looks like Borger is heading towards the box. It is.
Well, this is a big chance here for Wheaton. You got the man advantage here early in the second period. You're only down by a goal, so nice chance to create some instant offense here that the Braves have provided. Let's see if they can capitalize on it, though. And these opening faceoffs are so critical, especially on the power play if you want to get yourself set up. So, and they cannot win it.
So Bradley winning the faceoff, able to clear it out.
And that hurts for Wheaton. You got to skate down and grab it, and then it takes even longer to even get it into your zone and hopefully set it up. Because you got to get it in deep, go chase it down, and then set up your offense how you want it.
Nonetheless, Davis able to run with it for a bit. He still has it. He makes a turn towards the net. Defensively played strongly by Bradley. A shot towards Crawford, a little wide. That one looked to be from Holmberg. Shepard with it. Holmberg sends it back towards Shepard. The loose puck eventually corralled by Bradley in the middle of the ice. A little slippage by Shepard. The ice is slippery.
Yes, it is. Astute observation there.
And with a minute left on this power play for Wheaton, they've got a couple shots off I wouldn't say they've gotten a clean look off.
No, they haven't had many good chances on this power play, but there's still a little bit of time.
And now one deflected far side. It'll be Engelking giving chase to it once again. The shot in, looks for a deflection from Davis, but that one is saved glove side once again by David Crawford.
Well, nice stick, whoever that was in front, because that shot was going wide here. There it is. Good hand-eye coordination to get that in the front of the net and create an opportunity.
11:58 left in the second period. Just over 30 seconds left on the Wheaton power play. A couple clean moves by Engelking. He'll send it back out top. A long pass now. Now one flipped back around. Mills has it. Looking for something. At least another good opportunity, or good shot opportunity is there. We're going to fire, saved by Crawford off the pad. Mills has it again. That one fired and saved by Crawford, deflected. And it looks like Flood has it. A one-on-one here. And he
good stick to prevent that chance.
Forgets the puck. A nice defensive possession once again from Wheaton to save a breakaway. Sipper now fighting along the boards with Gronseth. That one back out top. The shot taken, deflected off of somebody. Cotton has it sent ahead now. And it'll be Mellon to reset to Mills. Mills tries to fake out Cotton along the boards, as Mills is able to regain the puck. Far side now. A penalty coming. Looks like they're going to be high sticking.
That was the right call there. I'll tell you, the one guy I've been very impressed with from this Wheaton team is John Mark Mills. We're going to take a look at the high sticking call here. And yeah, it looked like it went up and got him, so good call by the official. But yeah, Mills has been, he scored the lone goal for the Thunder, and he's been doing a great job getting to the front of the net, creating scoring opportunities. And on that power play, his skating was on full display right there, stopping on a dime. He's one of the quicker players on this roster, and I've been very impressed by his game so far tonight.
Gerard Lamoureux has entered the game again for Bradley. He has it, giving it off to Burkett. Once again, another nice defensive possession to send it out by Wheaton. The Wheaton seems to be all over the place defensively. A lot of space for Bradley to move. And as Burkett once again, he'll send it long to Elman. Excuse me, that was not Elman, but rather Goldstein. Aaron Goldstein. A goal for the Bradley Braves.
Well, Wheaton right here gives them way too much space to move into the zone easily. Nice little spin move. Goldstein unleashes a howitzer at the net, and that one finds the back of the twine. And they can't be giving a goal scorer like Goldstein that much space in front. Great pass to set up one of your best scorers, and Goldstein gets his second of the night here. But if you're Wheaton, you're giving them way too much space to just waltz through the neutral zone and set up that chance to begin with. There definitely should have been more of a forecheck on them. To prevent that from even happening.
So time of goal 10:04 as Aaron Goldstein, as you mentioned, scores his second goal of the game. Bradley threatening once again. Cotton this time, the shot deflected out in front of the net. Still need to give credit to Jacob Swan. He's saved a tight one in net so far.
Yeah, and if you're Swan on that one, that's a tough save to make on a 2-on-1. And you know, you give a goal scorer like Goldstein that much space in the slot. I mean, that's a tough task for any goaltender.
But we mentioned the next team to score would definitely take momentum, as a 3-1 looks much more deflating than a 2-2, but nonetheless, Wheaton's still in it defensively.
Yeah, and these next 5 minutes are going to be very telling to see if it's a kick in the pants for Wheaton and trying to wake-up call for the bench, or for Bradley, like, hey, we got some momentum. Let's try and stomp on the throat for them and extend this lead and build on this momentum.
Wheaton right now unable to really get it out of out of their defensive zone, and as soon as I say that, Nathan Davis, he's making a run at Crawford. Didn't look like he was able to handle that puck there. As he slides into the net, it comes off its moorings.
Well, Davis, fearless, driving to the front of the net. No regard for his body. He just drove right in there and took some punishment off the post. We'll see it right here. Coming in with good speed. Nice job keeping control of the puck through the poke check. Fires it on net and knocks it off its moorings. And it looks like we have a penalty here. It looks like
I can't tell if that's Borger again. Yeah.
Wow, once again.
He was the one who was trailing on that last play. They're going to get Borger for tripping, so he'll have another seat, and Wheaton will have another power play.
Borger finding a second home in that penalty box. Right back to it after he just got out a couple minutes ago.
Now, we remember that last Wheaton power play. Unable to get a good shot off. That one deflected by Crawford out in front of the middle of the net. Wheaton able to save it, and they'll try again. They really didn't get a lot of good looks off. They got some shots off, but definitely looking for a better one. Another was saved by Crawford. Once again, Ingle King now back out. Holmberg will take a shot. Another shot there. Wide, saved by Crawford once again. He's had his work cut out for him already in this power play. Just a little over a minute left. Another shot on Crawford, and he's able to save it in front of the net. And as a result, a little scuffle towards the end of the play.
Well, a nice shot by Gronseth working his way to the middle of the ice, and Crawford coming up large on this power play. The Thunder power play on this looks a lot better than the first time around. Able to set it up and get some quality looks there. You're Bradley. This is one of the keys to the game, too. Way too much traffic in front of the net. Crawford had a couple instances where he couldn't locate it, and then his body's flying everywhere, so he had to clear that area.
Face-off draw one by Wheaton. And Davis will have it. Excuse me, that's Mills. He leaves it along the back. Another good look there in the middle. That one looked to be Gronseth. He's been all over the place. Sort of cutting in front of Crawford there. Once again, Wheaton trying to get something done. The shot taken by Mellon goes long, but they'll try again. A deflection in front of Crawford. And the puck looked loose. The puck looked loose.
It was,
Crawford didn't have it in his glove, apparently.
Well, it was resting on his pad, and Crawford's got to do a better job locating that because he didn't find it till the last minute, and Wheaton got a couple free hacks at it. And with 30 seconds right now, from what I've seen from this power play, Wheaton's done everything right except for score. So he's still got 30 seconds to do that, but so far they've looked very good on this penalty kill.
7:15 left in the second period, 30 seconds left in the penalty. Credit to Crawford. He's stayed strong in goals so far. Weeds had a lot of good looks like that one, and once again, Crawford able to deflect it once again.
I got another penalty coming.
And I think just like that, it looks like, I don't know who, no one's going towards the box. I believe that was Gronseth.
Well, let's see what they call. It's on Wheaton.
Instead, it's Peyton Mellon, number 18, as he heads towards the box, and as a result, Bradley will have a face-off in their offensive zone. So a wasted opportunity there for Wheaton. We'll have 18 seconds of 4-on-4.
Yeah, that'll put a stop to the shooting gallery on Crawford. Crawford, and you said it, excellent job. Made some grade A stops and some very good chances for the Thunder.
Bradley will have a minute 42 of a power play once they are back to full strength. And they do so now at 6:44 left in the second period, leading by 2. Jack Flood playing with it in the neutral zone. He's got a wide open space. And that one is flipped off the glass, but not out, still in play. And a nice clear by the Thunder. Borger will head back to receive it. Lamoureux and Flood back with him. Levi Schultz back to apply some pressure. And Lamoureux will take it. Lamoureux, far side, will go around the net. Looking for something. He finds Borger, who finds Cipra. Cipra will take a shot. Saved by Swan.
Well, nice job by Swan with the rebound control, not letting that one get loose. Braves still have a minute left on this. And if you're the Thunder, this is a very big penalty kill. It looked like they were building a little momentum on that power play, and then it all got deflated with the penalty there, and that kind of put a stop to that. So if you're the Braves, this would be a nice goal to get because you go up by 3, and we think morale-wise that's going to be tough to bounce back from.
That one deflected into the rafters.
Well, that had some hang time on it. I think it hit a rafter.
I think it did. As Borger sort of, once again, it was one of those, he connected with the stick of a Wheaton defender and sent that one up rather than out. Once again, another face-off, as the clock didn't start on that last little couple seconds of play, so we still have over a minute left in the power play. As Bradley maybe looks at one more chance. Ooh, that one out in front of the goal. Once again, dangerous passing. We'll have a stoppage here.
Got knocked off. Yeah, it did. Sipper knocked the net off.
We'll take a look at this. You're right, Sipper ran into the net.
Yeah, just a little pushing and shoving going on, but that'll happen.
Davis along the boards. So Borger sort of clawing at him, and Davis and Borger now getting into it a little bit. Nonetheless, the puck is, Sipper is down once again. Wheaton has the puck. That looks to be Engelking. But he's unable to find a teammate. Now Davis comes up with it. Bradley now on the breakaway after the turnover. Borger has 2. And he finds one of them back to Borger. Back towards the middle. And we will have a whistle as Borger was going down ice with Ridden now. And Peter Engelking will head to the box. So we have 1 second of 5-on-3 hockey.
Not a whole lot you can do with that second, but you're the Braves. This would be a big face-off to win because he still has to skate from the penalty box back in. So you could extend it to like 3 or 4 seconds if you can get the look you want.
And they did win the face-off. Goldstein has it, or at least he's trying to fight for it. Once again, Wheaton resilient on defense. Trying to send that one out, no go. A huge hit up along the boards. Burkett is down. Goldstein has it once again. He'll flip ahead, and Burkett and that is also Holmberg give chase, and now they're on the ground. Bradley will slow things up. Burkett playing with it, leaves for back to Burkett. Up top, change of scenery now. Lamoureux will give it to Goldstein. Towards the middle, and Burkett can't connect on that one. Once again, Bradley trying to do something. A minute left in this power play. 4 minutes left in the second period. Braves still lead by 2. Now a nice pass towards the middle. Goldstein will take a shot at it. Deflected and caught by Swan with the glove hand.
And I like that play by Swan there. Give him a breather, let him get a line change, and don't let Bradley continue to set up what they're trying to do.
So 50 seconds left in the power play. Shots are about even today. Wheaton actually out shooting Bradley 22-19. And as we know, a lot of those shots came on that last power play opportunity by Wheaton. They peppered David Crawford, and he was able to stand tall. The extra pass a little wide. Honda not able to do anything with it. The shot deflected. That one looks like it was off the head of Ridden. Now Honda will send it back in, deflected again by Davis. Davis unable to send that one where they want. And Wheaton now just trying to kill this penalty with about 15 seconds left. It looks like they will successfully do so. Wheaton now actually with the puck. They'll fire ahead and officially, with 6 seconds left, kill the penalty.
Well, that's the type of penalty kill. You're killing off 2 penalties in a row that can maybe build some momentum for you.
Momentum
and there's another one.
Momentum huge in this game. And as soon as we mention how both teams are full strength, we got another team going down. Down, man. It looks like
Danny Gronseth.
It's going to be, and that's tough for Wheaton now down to, I mean, full strength would be ideal to get back into this game. I mean, we saw a couple shorthanded goals by Iowa in the D2 game.
Well, you just wasted 6 minutes of chances that you could be on offense, now killing off penalties. And if you're Danny Gronseth, that's a horrible penalty to take. The numbers are facing you. There's a ref right there, and he didn't even have the puck. It was a very dumb penalty to take from Gronseth.
Nonetheless, Bradley looking to score, and the puck is in front of the goal, and I don't know if anyone has it, and it looked like it's in. I couldn't tell who had it as they were all just fighting Swan for it. He was on his backside, and I don't think he ever got a good look at it.
Yeah, let's take a look at the replay here. Swan's on his back, and there is just a cluster in front of the net that poked it in. And they're going to give Burkett, I believe, credit with the goal. Nice job by him picking up the loose puck, but it was just pandemonium in that goal crease. Looked like 3 monkeys trying to hump a football, and Burkett took advantage of it and put it in the back of the net.
I couldn't see what was going on. I think Jacob Swan, the keeper, had a tough time of
he was looking at the rafters there. Yeah, he definitely couldn't see what was going on.
And it's tough because Swan sort of took a body there trying to save the puck that was out in front of him. That's what landed him on his back.
Well, it was behind him, and Wheaton was able to clear it off the line, and that's when all hell kind of broke loose there. And the sticks were hacking at it, and Swan just couldn't get up and find it. But nice job, Burkett, getting in the right area and able to put it in.
Here comes Wheaton once again, down 3 now, looking to get back into this one. They've peppered Crawford. They've had a lot of good shot attempts, just unable to get anything to fall for him, especially on that last power play.
If you're Wheaton, you need to try and score before the end of the period here, because you're only down by 3. So that means it's not ideal, but you're you're still in the game. You're not out of it by any means. So try and get the next one.
A whiff attempt there from, it looks to be Cantizel. Mills has it. Tried to flip along the middle, no good. It'll be Gronseth now. Another shot attempt off the side of the net once again. Gronseth will track it down. Bradley looking to set something up.
Bradley's shorthanded here on a sportsmanlike conduct penalty.
And we did fail to mention that. You are correct. So Bradley on the Wheaton on the power play. Cleared away. 30 seconds left for the Wheaton power play, the Bradley penalty.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
And Wheaton, once again, looks like struggling to come up with anything, because there's less than a minute now in this second period. They had a couple good shot attempts on this last power play. Once again, didn't come away with anything. And Bradley will send it once again down. Saved by Swan and kill the penalty. 30 seconds to play in the period. Another chance here as Tyler Jensen has it in front of the net. Another save, a nice save by Jacob Swan, with Aaron Goldstein breathing down his neck.
Al, nice job by the Braves taking advantage of the numbers right there. Cal Shepard was kind of cherry picking, who, by the way, has a fantastic flow himself. But nonetheless, he was still guilty of cherry picking there, which really gave Bradley an extra opportunity.
26 seconds now in the period. Wheaton trying to get one more opportunity. That one right up against the ice mic near the box. But nonetheless, Bradley has it. They're going to try with 13 seconds now. It's Borger. Whitelaw with it. He will send it off the boards. And this period will come to an end. Little extracurriculars here at the end between Burkett and Euland. But nonetheless, Bradley adds 2 to their already 2-1 lead, leading by 3 now, ending the second period. Mitch, what did you see on the ice from both teams?
Well, special teams was the name of the game that period. If you like power plays, you got a lot of them. But the Braves, nice job capitalizing on their opportunities. Now, first time, couldn't do it. Second time, third time's the charm. 3 penalties in a row. Nice job finally capitalizing on that and making Wheaton pay. Wheaton, on the other side, had a couple A-plus looks. It's just you got to be smarter and not take stupid penalties, and that's really what gave Bradley the edge in this period. Their special teams are better than Wheaton's.
Got to give credit to David Crawford. as he withstood a couple power plays.
Yeah, he was standing on his head, and especially that first power play that Wheaton had, and it really looked like they were building some momentum, and they were knocking on the door of a goal, and Crawford, nice job standing tall. Excellent point.
And Bradley will take this 3-goal lead into the third period when we'll be back here. You're watching Bradley hockey. A few Bradley Braves taking the ice already. The Wheaton Thunder are ready to go for this third period as Bradley leads Wheaton 4-1. Mitch, you've watched the game so far, and I mean, easier said than done. You've been up here doing color with me. What's going to be the big keys here we'll start with Wheaton beginning this third period?
Well, if you're going to come back from a 3-goal deficit, you would like to cut that to within 2 by at least its halfway point of this period. So that gives you an opportunity before you pull your goalie. And then by then you need to get the next one before like the 5-minute mark. And then you have a chance to pull your goalie and hopefully tie it up. So got to batten down the hatches on defense. Wheaton, like we talked about, is giving up a ton of goals. They're averaging 10.5 per game, which is simply not good enough. I've only given up 4 here today, but you got to batten down the hatches. You cannot let up another goal, and certainly can't go down by 4, or you would think this game would be over. But still very much in it, and I was encouraged by the way they played because the shots are very much even. So score doesn't tell the whole story here, but if you're Wheaton, you need to get the next goal, and preferably before the 10-minute mark if you want a realistic chance of coming back and winning this thing. But stranger things have happened, so we'll wait and see.
And before puck drop begins on this third period, what are the keys for Bradley? I mean, up 3 already. What do they need to do to continue to hold on to this lead and finish out the game with a win?
Well, first thing would be, I think the traffic's been an issue in front of Crawford. He's done a nice job. But special teams, keep up what you're doing. They've been excellent on the penalty kill, so hopefully they won't be in the box for them. But if it happens, then keep up the good penalty kill because they've done a nice job here today.
Wheaton will begin this third period. They have the puck and they'll take a shot already deflected far right. And Bradley, as a result, will come away as Honda leaves it. Sipper unable to do anything with it. And Wheaton once again trying to find something going on. A man down. That was Peyton Mellon. As here comes Flood. He leaves it for Sipra. And he goes upper 90. What a shot there by Matt Sipra.
Boy, Sipra just teed one up. Let's take a look at it. Excellent pass setting it up. And Sipra just 5 irons one top shelf. I mean, if you're Swan, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. The placement of that shot was excellent. Great pass just to set up that goal. And that's the definition of a hot start right there, right out of the gate.
19-26. Goal scored for Bradley, as we mentioned, Matt Sipra.
And Sipra had a nice weekend against Aurora, too, I believe. He was close to a hat trick that second game of the series, so carrying it over this week.
Bradley once again. They're on the run. It'll be Ellman. Leaves the puck. This time for Bevert. Bevert will send it in, deflected away by Swan.
Swan, nice job getting his toe on that one.
Jake Rhodes, number 24, has entered the game for Wheaton. I don't think we've mentioned his name today.
He's been quiet. Not much to say about our old friend Rhodes. He's yet to find the scoreboard this year. Fun fact about Wheaton, though, they got the most churches per capita in the U.S. So, little nugget, learn something new every day here.
Now, Mitch Kaminski, you are a Wheaton resident, correct? Back home.
That is correct, yes.
So our resident Wheaton, Illinois enthusiast here, Mitch Kaminski. As Wheaton will look to get a run themselves. That one sent long.
And, John Mark, I hate to speculate, but, John Mark, 2 Bible verses, that could be why he's named John Mark. Or they just couldn't decide between John and Mark, so hell, we'll just throw them both in there. But I hate to speculate either way. Either way, nice hockey player we got, John Mark.
Icing called, and we'll have a face-off in Bradley's zone. Won by Bradley and a quick shot. That one was deflected wide. Far side of the net was open for the shot after the deflection. Saved in Bradley's zone, and that one still saved, but Wheaton comes away with it. And they're out, and they have no numbers defensively. Bradley staying strong. That was Davis.
Well, nice hustle.
Whitelaw tripped up. We're going to have a tripping penalty, it looks like, on Gronseth.
The special teams are going to continue. Going back, though, by the blue line. Nice hustle by Cotton to extend and try and keep it in, but you got to factor in risk-reward there because that could have ended very badly the other way, turning the puck over. So you got to try and stay on your feet, but I like the idea with the hustle by him.
And we saw Nathan Davis, number 10. He was on his way to the goal before two Bradley defenders sort of collapsed on him. Nevertheless, Bradley will have a power play here. 17:55 left in the third period. As we said, Danny Gronseth, 2 minutes for tripping. It'll be Goldstein with it. Burkett waited. Goldstein the shot, a little long. Bevert now. Once again, Goldstein picks it up along the boards. He'll fire to Burkett. Burkett back to Goldstein, deflected. That one shot sent in long. Here comes Lamoureux with it. And that will be Mellon trying to clear it out. Nonetheless, shot by Goldstein, deflected once again nicely. Burkett with it. Loses the puck. And that one unable to be saved by Bevert and John Mark Mills giving chase. Skirmish for the puck along the boards. It'll be Bradley who comes away with it. That one's sent towards the middle. No good on the attempt. Bevert now. Lamoureux wanted it up top. He had no one in front of him. And with 45 seconds left in this penalty, you think Bradley has one more chance to set something up. A couple fresh legs out on the ice now. Burkett tries to spin, nothing happening. Cotton now with it. Cotton flips it towards the middle. There was no one there. But out top, sent in, excuse me. Gloved by Swan and down. Along the boards, a big hit from Burkett. 15 seconds remaining on the penalty, or the power play, excuse me. Honda has it. Honda has Cotton on the far side. He will send it to Cotton, unable to corral it. And effectively, Wheaton will kill the penalty. That one is, Swan didn't know where that one was. It was right in front of him, saved by his knees, but he couldn't find it.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He'll get credit for the save either way, but he had no idea where that puck was.
That one gloved by Swan. And that's something you've mentioned today. He's got to be more careful. And this goes for both Swan and Crawford, because Crawford has done it a lot too. They have to be careful in stopping the puck rather than knocking it down. Yeah,
that's absolutely correct. And if you're going to knock it down like that, you just got to make sure you locate it. And, there's a lot flying around, so it's easier said than done from us up here. But, yeah, the dangerous opportunity, and Bradley just kind of shot it right back into him.
But we've seen that today from Swan and Crawford. Deflections off the glove hand and off the pads that have just sprang out into it right in front of the goal.
Oh.
A big hit. And we got somebody down along the ice.
I'm glad to see Osco got up okay, because he had a rough ride into the boards there, and a very awkward angle which he hit. He had no way to kind of brace himself as he went in there, but glad to see him getting up on his own power and heading over to the bench.
And rightfully so, he will head.
Classy gesture, too, by the Wheaton bench, all taking a knee right there. Looked to be serious. I'm glad it wasn't, but kudos to them.
And that's just, it's dangerous when you see somebody go down the way he did. He looked like he was out of it for a little bit, maybe a quick few seconds. That's still a dangerous,
he
a scary
torpedoed
situation.
Into the boards head first, and you never want to see that.
It's good to see that he was able to walk up or walk off, though, on his own power. And as a result, play does resume as, once again, Wheaton trying to control the puck, and they send it towards Bradley. Lamoureux takes a dive.
Nice keep right there.
That one shot towards Crawford, deflected. Mills playing with it as he leaves it off. It looked like that was Engelking trying to get it to Mellon. As we have another skirmish here right in front of us along the boards. A swipe at it by Lamoureux. Nothing doing. And here comes Stasia Lyon. That one sent in and taken care of by Whitelaw, as Bradley will try it once again. Here comes Matt Ellman. Ellman has it, circling, leaves it off. Back to Ellman in the middle. That one deflected. Looks like somebody got a stick on it. And Davis will send it away. He finds a Bradley player. That one long. Prasman was in front of the goal. He wanted that one. Whitelaw will send it back in. And Bradley will have to reset. 13:40 left to play in the third period. A pass off the boards. Nothing doing. Goldstein forgets the puck. You sort of need that to continue with play. Nonetheless, Bradley running with it. Burkett can't do anything. Goldstein cleaning it up. The pass in the middle to Cotton. Knocked away. Whitelaw will reset.
Well, Goldstein's got a pair of goals tonight. One more way to adding to his hat collection, which would be the second night in a row. If we could do that, because Cotton had a hat trick the night before.
He had a chance there. He's in front of the goal once again. He circles, shoots, but it's deflected once again. Whitelaw will save it before it reaches the neutral zone. Burkett chasing it now. Defensively, Wheaton played it well, trapped him up against the boards. And now it's a nice play by Mills to push Borger off the puck. And here comes Engelking. He leaves it for Gronseth. That one's saved by Crawford.
Crawford putting the flexibility on display right there. Nice move by Mills to finesse his way to the front of the net. And Crawford extends and gets a pad on it. If you're Mills, you want to try and elevate that next time, but that's very tough and that tight, and nice little backhand move.
Honda has it, space in front of him. Spins, keeps the puck, flips it away. Honda unable to get a good stick on it. Wheaton looking to get something going. Rather it'll be Sipper who flips it back. Mellon has it. Flipped up.
I think that's the first time I've seen two pucks hit the rafters in the same game. Mind you, the ceiling's low in the old OC, but yeah, you know.
We've had a couple opportunities today.
Knocking some dust off the rafters.
Cleaning up after a good couple years here at the OC. You know, needs a good dusting up there. Nonetheless, Sipper has it. That one long. Bradley giving chase. That's Jack Flood with it. Wheaton coming away with it, though. Able to take it from Flood. Another change in possession quickly. A shot saved by Swan. Another one of those deflections right in front of him. Honda the shot deflected by a Wheaton player. That looks like it was Davis with the deflection. And Honda will get it back and send it to Borger, who forgets the puck once again. Along the boards, Flood tries to stop it. Holmberg has it. He flips it ahead. Bradley looks to reset. Flood with it. Flood still fighting for it now. Holmberg able to take it from him and send it ahead to Engelking. And the puck is loose once again, and here comes Wheaton. It'll be Gronseth who stops, changes direction, forgets the puck. Fired in towards Crawford. Crawford sends it away. What a move there, though, by Gronseth.
Basketball. Yeah, that was a basketball equivalent of a broken ankle right there.
Unable to mention it as it happened. I was waiting for Gronseth to fire one in, complete the fantastic play.
He did everything right but shoot it, which is kind of the most important part, but the move was phenomenal.
Move was just showing off his skill set, as Danny Gronseth has been all over or all around Crawford today offensively. He's had himself a fine day.
Yeah, and he's one of the top point getters for Wheaton, too. He's got 10 points this year, 5 goals, 5 assists. So
definitely one of the offensive leaders on this team, Gronseth is. He does take a seat, though, As new line comes in, here come the Braves. Burkett goes back middle, saved with a stick by Swan. Shepard has it. He leaves it far side, and there's a collision there. Going for the puck. That's Schultz trying to fight for it.
Well, Shepard, who you just mentioned, he's another one of those guys that he wasn't a hockey player in high school. He just picked it up in the club level, mostly played recreational. He's actually a lacrosse player when he was playing, but good to see him out for the Wheaton team, and he's in his second series along with Haas for the Thunder, but adding some new talent to the club hockey program, which is always good to see, the recruitment going well.
You did mention Cale Shepard, his first series last year, both him and Haas, as that one saved by Crawford, deflected. Their first series, 2 wins at SIUE, the first 2 wins of the year, so immediately making a huge impact for this Wheaton team.
And Shepard, he's got the hair to be a hockey player, and really that's the most important thing, is the look of it, so the skills will come. He's got the look.
Davis has it, as he will set up, giving chase by Bradley. Here comes Holmberg. Flips it up. No one there. That was Mills who tried to get it. But Wheaton in the middle of making a line change. No one was there for it. Nonetheless, they have the puck back after the errant play by Goldstein. Mellon sends it up. Lamoureux giving chase. And icing will be called. 7:57 left in this third period. It's been a very quick third period. Honestly, the entire game, not a lot of whistles.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Well, I mean, the second period, we had a lot of stoppages with all the power plays. But this one's been complete opposite. It's been a very clean period, like you said, and not a whole lot of stoppages. But not as many chances either for this one. I think you see Bradley playing a little defensive here, which is probably added to that.
Sipper on the ice. That one sticked away by Crawford. He probably could have covered that one up, instead decided to get rid of it. And Wheaton looking to set something up again. It's Holmberg who throws it away. Now comes Bradley. All alone. Unable to finish the move. Jacob Bevert put the moves on the Wheaton defense. That one out in front of the goal, and it's in. That was Hank Burkett. Looks like off the pass, I believe, from Jacob Bevert.
Yeah, let's take a look at this here. And Bevert, phenomenal job, single-handedly working his way into the zone and setting that whole play up, really. And, they picked up the leftovers from it, but phenomenal effort by Bevert to work his way in almost by himself. And that really kick-started that scoring opportunity, which the Braves capitalized on.
Bradley going to try again. Flood goes to Honda. Honda back to Flood, but a nice save by Jacob Swan. And here we are, 7:12 left in the third period. Bradley leading 6-1. But if you look up on the scoreboard there, shots are completely even, 27 apiece.
They are, and hockey's funny sometimes the way that works. But I think it's come down to Bradley's had more quality chances, and they've capitalized on them. For Burkett, he's usually known for his assists. He leads the team in assists with 14, and he's second in points, and he's going to add another one right there. But we're talking about depth in the lineup, and I think we've seen that today. A lot of different guys contributing here for the Braves, which you got to be happy with.
As for Wheaton, they've got a lot of contributions off the bench as well. We've seen Peyton Mellon, who didn't start this game. He's played a lot. Chris Haas has played a lot. Matt Euland also has added some critical minutes for the Thunder off the bench.
And Euland and Elman for the Braves used to play against each other and with each other in high school.
We did fail to mention, you're correct, Matt Elman, Wheaton, Illinois native, as that one is over the glass. Elman's played a little bit today as well.
I'm sure the Braves are glad to have him back in the lineup. A little bit of hiccup with his suspension, which was actually a team-issued suspension for a little bit on-the-ice problems. But when he's on the ice, he can be so effective, a really dangerous scorer.
7 goals for him this year, 10 points, 3 assists. So Elman is a factor when he's out there like he is now. And if you talk about flow, Elman's got a little bit of flow as well.
He's got it, yeah.
He's working on it just a bit.
At 12:39 in the third period.
Elman going for the puck. He doesn't get it. Davis sends it away. Shepard going after it now. Shepard able to come away with it in front of the net. Unable to take a shot. Nice poke there by Lamoureux. Davis with it. Sends it towards the middle. The kick attempt by Holmberg just sends it farther back, but he's able to clear up. Shepard has it. I lied. Shepard forgot about it. Lyon going for it. But Ridden now coming away with it. Mellon gives an elbow to Burkett. A nice move there. And Burkett able to retaliate there up against the boards with Mellon. They're fighting for the puck. And believe it or not, none of them come away with it.
And Mellon took a little bit of a rough ride along the boards there.
He did after the hit he took from, Burkett. Ridden now will send it up as he goes towards the bench to exit. Fresh legs for Bradley. Puck played back. I don't think anyone realized that Osco has entered the game again after taking the tough hit up against the wall.
Offsides here for the Braves. They had to regroup, which is why they couldn't touch it there.
I don't think any of the Wheaton players realized that. They sort of just stood there and watched, but nonetheless, Wheaton on the attack.
And you're absolutely correct. I think they were confused too, but that was something they could have taken advantage of. We got a tripping penalty here.
And Aaron Goldstein will head to the penalty box. So 2 minutes for tripping. 4:17 left in the third period. Bradley up 5.
Well, if you're the Thunder here, obviously it doesn't look good on the scoreboard, but this is something you can build off of. If you can try and get a goal and make it look close. I mean, this is a team, they allowed 17 goals against the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Obviously a really low point. They're giving up an average of 10 goals a game, but this would be a confidence builder. It's a pretty good Braves team. They've won 7 in a row, so if you can make it close, build some confidence moving forward, that could be very beneficial for this Thunder squad.
And as you mentioned, I mean, the addition of Shepard and Haas, 2 wins at SIUE. I mean, Shepard and Haas coming off the bench, adding a spark for the Thunder. Now, granted, 2 players don't make a team, but still the ability to have an addition like those two and the addition or the help that they've given this Wheaton team here, I mean, it's huge. Is the shot taken by Gronseth. That one was bottled up by Crawford. .339 left in the third period. Once again, shots just about even. 28-27 in favor of Wheaton. But 27 saves for David Crawford. Face-off won by Bradley. That one played long as the Braves looking for the power play kill. And no, I don't think Swan knew that he had a defender behind him. That was Flood who crept up behind him.
Flood's been phenomenal on the penalty kill throughout the night, constantly pestering defenders. Oh, off the pipe!
That one off the iron. That was close. Almost another goal for the Thunder. Nonetheless, Flood will slow things up. It's technically still on the power play is Wheaton. They have 45 seconds left.
Well, when you get a 5-goal cushion, you can afford to be a little aggressive, and that's going to be another penalty.
They're going to get Whitelaw there for the trip.
Golden opportunity here for the Thunder, 5-on-3 with over 30 seconds. So
this is another one of these opportunities where I know I asked you earlier, with 2:52 left in the third period, Wheaton's down 5. The quick shot has to be the opportunity. If you're given the quick shot, you have to take it, right? I
would disagree, especially when you're up against the 2-man advantage. If you can win this face-off, you got a chance to set something up and hopefully catch them off guard with the short man advantage. Even strength, I would say you got to throw everything you can at the net, but now you're afforded a little bit more time here, so try and set up and really get a look, quality scoring chance.
They'll take a shot. That one is deflected. Holmberg has it. He's looking for something. He sends it in. Gloved by Crawford. The puck out in front of the net. And Honda comes away with it, and he'll flip it away.
Good strength by Honda to keep control of that puck and then get it out of that traffic and send it out of harm's way.
We've talked about it, though. Crawford needs to be able to catch that one and not let the lazy puck be in front of the net. That's dangerous. Bradley now the 5-on-4 for 1:20. Just above 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Well, not if I'm Wheaton. I'm trying to throw some shots on net here.
They're looking for something, and that one right in the front of the net, and a goal scored for Wheaton. And that looked to be Peter Engelking, I believe, on the assist from Gronseth as we take a look here.
I believe you're right. It looks like a little bit of tic-tac-toe action. Puck pinballs in front, and Wheaton's got a goal. So now they got the power play goal. Unfortunately, Braves, I really think their penalty kill has done a nice job tonight, and that kind of affects the percentages for them, which is unfortunate. But you're Wheaton, like I said, you build a little confidence moving forward.
6-2 now our score.
We'll see if they try and pull the goalie here, down 4 with 1:45. We'll see how aggressive Wheaton wants to be, but that's something to keep an eye on. So it looks like Swan's the top of the crease.
Along the boards, played for Bradley, and now Prasma will flip it ahead to Ridden now. Collision once again going for the puck. Whitelaw will send it up. Elman had to wait for the onside call, and as he gives chase. Ridden now behind him, and Wheaton looking to run with it. They're able to pick it up, and here they come. Number 14, JoJo Lee has entered the game. Haven't mentioned his name today. A couple new faces in as well for Wheaton. And a big hit there issued by Whitelaw.
And I don't know what the penalty is there. That looked like a clean check. Probably roughing looks to be the call. We'll take a look. But that looked like a clean play to me. He had the puck. He faced him up. Didn't look like he left his feet or anything. Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Braves. I mean, 36 seconds, it won't matter now. And we got another penalty, it looks like.
And it looks like
2-minute unsportsmanlike, 10-minute misconduct, and a game misconduct.
Yeah, now you hate to see that. There's no reason for that. You got 36 seconds. Just keep your mouth shut and enjoy the victory. But Oscar will head off early.
Waving to both benches as he did so. 36 seconds now. Wheaton will end the game on a power play. Now, we mentioned there weren't a lot of whistles in this period. Now to end the game.
And old announcer jinx. And
Bradley trying to sort things out here.
Oh, 5-on-3, that's why. So it'll be 5-on-3 for these last 2 minutes.
5-on-3.
Wheaton trying to score another goal and cover the spread here.
Let's just go home.
Shot there taken by Holmberg, a little wide. Wheaton looking to add one more. Another shot taken and score.
They do cover.
Peter Engelking, his second goal.
Well, Engelking got the slot, which is what you need to do. Pretty easy with 5-on-3 and just let her rip. And I tell you, I mean, in hindsight, it doesn't matter. But if you're Crawford, you got to be pissed because that goes against your goals against average, and it really shouldn't have because that was there was 2 penalties that didn't need to be called, especially that last one from Moscow. But he'll get the win in this one nonetheless.
If you're also Crawford thinking, though, you know, that one went right through his legs. Could have been an easy stop either way. Engelking comes away with a goal on a nice shot. Found the open area. 5 seconds remaining here. Another shot taken long. Now out in front of Crawford. He's able to push it away. And after everything, the Bradley Braves will emerge victorious with a 6-3 victory here against the Wheaton Thunder. Bradley now improving to 10-7-1 on the season. Wheaton improving to 2-8.
Well, the Dirty Danglers on a nice little roll here. A nice win streak put together. That's 2 series wins in a row against Aurora and Wheaton, and hopefully looking to continue the momentum. Nice game in net by Crawford. The special teams looked really good tonight. Very, very quality win.
It was indeed, as Bradley will walk away with a sweep here of Wheaton at home to close out the second semester. Wheaton will play at the end of January at Northern Illinois next, and Bradley welcomes the Milwaukee School of Engineering, a team that Wheaton played earlier this year.
They put up a 17 spot, so that's going to be some tough competition for them. We'll see.
We'll have a good one here when we return to the Owens Center January 10th. But for Mitch Kaminski and producer Matt Harrington, I'm Cameron Irwin. Once again, Bradley is victorious 6-3 today over Wheaton.